Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are now tuning in to Keith's Boxing Gym Talk. I'm your host, K-Rob216. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. We just witnessed greatness. I am pumped. I am emotional. I told y'all yesterday, my video yesterday, my prediction, about 75% of what I said, 85% of what I said, what's going to happen except for the late round stoppage. But I told you guys, Terrence Crawford, the new undisputed 168-pound champion, super middleweight champion of the world, three-time undisputed. Undisputed at 140, undisputed at 147, and then he went up 3 weight classes to be undisputed. That's super middleweight. He was the underdog. He was the smaller man, y'all said. It's not tough enough. It's going to stop Crawford. It's what the world was saying. I've been saying for months. It's not going to go that way. He's not going to get off what he did to Charlo. Charlo doesn't have a killer instinct. He doesn't have a killer instinct. If he does, it's nowhere near Crawford's round. This man traded with him. He's got in the pocket, traded with him. Went to the body, uppercuts, blazing punches. And what did I say yesterday? I said that his key to victory was that he was going to be hitting Alvarez with punches that he didn't see coming, and he was going to get his respect. Canelo Alvarez respected Bud after that. Those quick counters. He was scared he was going to get countered. Did you see him? Scared to go in. Throwing one punch at a time in the later rounds because Crawford was so on point. Not fatigued. Counter punches didn't lose no momentum. Didn't lose no power. Canelo respects him. Crawford got his respect in that ring. Crawford got his respect to the boxing world. The history of boxing, everything in the future. Crawford got his respect. He is top 5. He is top 5. He is top 5. Don't care what nobody say. Don't care what nobody say. Crawford needs to retire, ride off in the sunset. So, 100 years from now, when they make the 100 greatest fighters of all time, he can be in that top 10. Top 5 in mine, but to the public and to everybody else, because you know it's going to be haters that's going to be, that's not going to give him his credit where his credit is due. Top 10. He did everything perfect in there. I got a little nervous when he got to trading with him in the middle rounds, in the 9th round, especially in that pocket trading. Bomac told him the same thing. Don't trade with him. Use your legs towards the end of the round. Use your legs. He fought. He brought a little bit of the fight. He brought the offense that he used against Postal, the offense that he used against Felix Diaz, the offense that he used against Errol Spence. He mixed all that up tonight. When I say Postal, he used his footwork when he needed to get out of the way. He used those crisp counter punches like when he did with Felix Diaz. And those nice little counters that he did and combinations that he did when he, when he fought Spence. All that for Canelo Alvarez tonight. And he made this look easy. It wasn't close. I told people before. I think I said it on my, on my video I said yesterday. It was either gonna go two ways. Either Canelo is going to dominate Bud, or Bud is going to dominate Canelo. Bud dominated Canelo. Bud made him look amateurish, man. Just something that reminds me of something of when Roy Jones went up to fight John Ruiz, man. Just using his fast footwork, his fast combos and stuff like that, man. This is going down in the history books. This is a better performance than what Roy Jones did to John Ruiz. Not taking nothing away from Roy Jones because he's one of my boxing idols. But, man, Crawford did his thing tonight, man. Crawford just can't be messed with, man. And he's one of the greatest, man. He's one of the greatest. We got to give that man all the glory, man. You know, what goes on from here, man. Crawford said that he's going to talk it over with his team and stuff like that for the future. I think he just needs to retire, man. Just retire. There's nothing left to prove, man. You got a fat bank account right now. I don't see anybody else out there for you. You done beat everybody. Just retire. Ride off in the sunset knowing that you was one of the greatest, that you retired undefeated, 3-time undisputed champion of the world. Canelo You know, you've been in a lot of battles. I think you've been in about 68, 69 fights or whatever in your career, man. You're 34 years old. I understand that you're young, but I physically don't think you're that young no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know that Canelo slowed down a little bit after his loss to Bivol. You know, he didn't have that same, that same explosiveness and stuff like that. You know, he hasn't had a knockout since his loss to Bivol and stuff, but that takes nothing away. He's still a great fighter. He's a small super middleweight out there getting, putting John Riders on the ground, putting Jaime Munguias on the ground, putting Berlangas on the ground, and he's a lot smaller than them. He has nothing to hold his head down about, man. You know, he's a Hall of Famer, double Hall of Fame career, if you ask me. If he would have retired after he beat Triple G for the second time, he would have been the first ballot Hall of Famer, right? But no, he moved up to super middleweight, moved up to light heavyweight, and chased more greatness. That's a Hall of Fame career on its own after the fight, the second fight from Triple G. Both of them had nothing to be ashamed of. Rematch clause. I don't know if it was a rematch clause or not. Alvarez had every advantage in the world. It wasn't a catch weight. It wasn't a rehydration clause. He had things his way. He was the man. He was the boss. He had to call the shots. He had every advantage in the world, man. And Crawford just ignored it. Ignored the moves. Ignored the stipulations. Ignored the next day win because Alvarez looked so damn big in there. He just ignored everything. He just went out there and did his thing, just smiling at times, making it look easy, man. It's one of the greatest, man. And I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. I just want to thank everybody that watched the fight, the boxing casuals, even if you don't even know nothing about boxing, but you can go ahead and say when they talk about this fight years down the road, a half century down the road, quarter century down the road, and you can say that you watched that fight, watched it with my son, witnessed greatness. Everybody said Alvarez gonna win. My barber's at the barbershop. My man, so I just bet it against. He gave my money fast. He had my money ready too. But man, y'all gotta stop doubting greatness, man. It ain't the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog, and that's all I'm gonna say, and that's what he proved today. So, don't you guys forget to like and subscribe. I thank you guys. I love you for this moment. See you another time.